Welcome to today's lesson. As we have started our practical, we are going to go strictly into creating things like flyers, design, and business stuff. So today we'll be doing business card. Before getting into flyer, I just want everyone to pay attention and follow each step that I will take in this work. So for the first thing, when you open your Photoshop, you are comfortable with this page. We are comfortable with this page and you want to set your size for the document you are creating. So it's important you give your document name. So we say business card. We are doing business cards today. The weight for business card we will use 2.127 and the unit of measurement is inches. The height is 3.127. 2.127 by 3.127. The resolution is 300 and the color mode we keep it at RGB since we will not be printing it out yet. So the color mode is RGB and you can press create. Once you have it like this, then the next step you want to do is to set your guideline. Anytime you want to do a particular design, anytime you are having a particular workspace, it's advisable that you want to use your ruler for guidelines. You want to set guidelines on your page so that you know how to align things. So to get your ruler, it's either you come to view and then select ruler or you press Control arrow on your keyboard. This is your ruler and this is the ruler. You can set your ruler manually. For, for today's lesson, we'll not be setting ruler manually. We will be using a guideline and you can come to view on your menu bar. You can come to view and then you come to card and select new card layout. When you select new card layout, you will see a page like this, but you turn off this column area, you turn off column and set margin because we want to set up a margin for a entire business card will be doing. The margin is at 20 right now. We want to make it something around 50 or 100. No, 50. So we can make it 50 and we'll carry 50 across the board. Sorry, across the board. And we have 50 on each side, left, right, top, bottom, on each side. With this, that means everything we will be doing, every text or every major thing we'll be doing will be working inside this column. Our text, our heading, our major information will not be outside this particular border or this particular margin will be working inside. And for formal business card, if you happen to go to Google and type, let's say we type business card design, and you will see modern design that you want to use. It's actually article I want us to, so it's not really business card article. Sorry. Alright. You see this modern design where you have the company name and just the information in limited stuff. Well, these are really nice design you can use for your business card. For today's lesson, we'll be doing minimalist design. So we're not doing bulk of designing and all of flashy things because I want everyone to understand what we are doing step by step. And once you can understand the simplest thing, you can be able to do the rest of the work. Whether it's bulky or you want to make it complex, you can be able to do it perfectly. So, what are we working on today? We will be working on the ID card as I said earlier. So it's not no sorry, it's no longer business card, it's ID card. And we want to come to our file we go to our file, we want to find our logo first. So we can use this for our logo and okay, and then we want to remove the background for only logo. Does the logo have a particular white background on it? So I just want to use my magic wand tool to remove the background. So I just select all the white spacing and then I can come to select and I select the inverse and this will be selected. Come to select the max and increase the feather a little bit and then I press OK and right here layer mask to remove the background. So now we have this layer with no background on it and we want to place it right here is the logo is it doesn't always have to be very big. Many people have this issue wherein they want a logo big. So we're not making logo big. We're doing standardized design. And we will be working with the colors on the logo. So you can just pick two color on the logo to use. Alright, we have this. The next thing we are going to do is use font that I'll be using font that almost everybody have a cheaper font. So I'll be using impact here and I will reduce it. Oh, so the logo is view flag stuff and I want to make it maybe volunteer. Oh, okay. I want to name this article volunteer youth Liberia. All right, we have our heading. The heading is volunteer youth Liberia. And then the next thing is the photo. Using a shape tool, a rectangular shape tool to insert your photo and you can just adjust it a little bit. So it's actually rectangular, it's not square. The height is longer than the width because we want to place in our face card. Right? We want to place in our face card and we can just say here. Let's see if we can better up this. We can add the slogan for the youth and for anyone else you can use century Gothic for this subtitle font. So this one we'll say what's the slogan will be volunteering for Liberians. So it's volunteer youth Liberia and then we have volunteering for Liberia. So maybe you can just say motto. you have to be very precise when it comes to the alignment. Photoshop have already helped when it comes to alignment. All the purple lines you see when you are moving or text or object is it help in alignment. And you can see on the left the purple line is there to tell you that the M and the V are on a perfect line and is properly aligned. That's why. And then the next thing you want to do is let's add our picture. So before adding your picture, you just select your rectangular magnitude and you come to place embedded, find the photo you want to insert, find the photo you want to insert. We're using article, so I want to find a really nice picture to use. Alright. And then the next thing is you right click on this layer and select create clipping mask. Once you already insert your picture, you can adjust it using your move tool from here. But the best adjustment when you are doing article is always to have shoulder to shoulder from one point of the rectangle to the other point. So it's not okay if you just do the picture like this. It's okay if you adjust it and you have point to point shoulder. So the shoulder point hitting one side of the rectangle and the shoulder point hitting the other side of the rectangle. It gives you a better look of your image. The image is aligned properly and you are ready to go. The next thing is you want to put in the name. So like ever since article where you have to put name and then you put the person name, you put class, you put the person class, you don't have to do all that things again. You don't have to do all that things again. You just typing the person name under their picture and you can enlarge it like this. The next thing is your position. You can change the position to the centric order from Adobe bar use and you want to align it right under the name and you also will be asked to put in holder signature. Make sure everything you're doing is aligned is aligned. This is how you get the best of your work. If you align everything properly, you'll get the best of your work. And I want to say for the signature, you can just find any cursive font you have in your laptop and use it for the signature. Any cursive font you have, you just use it. Maybe this company have a particular ID number that I'm using, so I can just add ID number 17875 and I can just align with this and make sure this is aligned. To get a better look of the article, I can just add a rectangle down here and make it blue or purple. Let me see. Let it be blue. Let it be blue. Just let it change it. Okay, you can make this purple to keep up and make it bolder a little bit. Okay, nice. Lastly, lastly, you want to add this logo, want to make it, want to put it in the background. So it's two ways. You select the background layer and then go to place embedded and you find the logo and you place it in the background. You will make it big a little bit and on your layer panel you reduce the opacity of the logo. You can reduce it to maybe something around 20, 30. All right, I reduce it to 16 and it looks pretty okay for me. This is my forefront of my article and I feel like it's okay. Maybe I want to add a little stroke to the rectangle and I will just select the rectangle, come to the shape icon and on your option bar you see stroke. You see stroke on your option bar. You select the color of the stroke you want. So I will just select the same two color that I'm using and I want to increase the size of the stroke a little bit. So I will just use it from here. Better still, you can use this on the letter stroke area. You just use it from there. And we have this. I don't know what it's pretty okay right now. The next one is the back of the article. We will do it shortly. The move to have another tool embedded in it and is the add board. So if you come to the move tool, you right click on the move tool, you will see add board tool. You select the add board tool and you want to click over your current layer you have. So you just click over it like this and it changed to add board. The add board allows you to get multiple pages maybe you're working in or maybe you are doing progression and you need multiple pages to do the entire progression. You don't have to create one Photoshop page by page or file by file to do that particular work. So you can create as many as artboard as you want. You can create as many artboard that you want to do your work. And you can also set customized size of your artboard by just make sure the artboard is selected and you can do this. You can do create your own customized size like this. So that's all for the artboard and we just delete them because they are a little bit of distraction. We'll be using only two artboard for today. Next is the background of the article. The background of the article. How article look. Alright, so we are continuing with the same company brand. It's not the same maybe their high school article, how your high school article is to look. You are doing professional design right now. You should be able to do professional work also. we have the text tool. We firstly want to draw a line. You can draw the line by coming to the shade tool, select line, and turn off the scroll for the line and just fill it in black. And the width here can be adjusted. The width of your line, how thick you want your line. Let's keep it at 4, and make sure you press Shift for straight line. If you press, if you click and drag without pressing Shift, you can move your line anywhere. Whether it twist or not, you can move it anywhere. But let's say we want a very straight line, especially for this project, we want a very straight line. So you have to press Shift, put it back on the move tool to move and center it. For you, if this center alignment is not working, all you need to do is just click on the three dot right here and select the selection area you see. Click on the three dot right here and sorry, click on the three dot and this align tool. You see selection or you see canvas. Make sure you put it on selection, then it will work for you. If it's not working for you, we have our line and next is authorized signature. Who authorized the article to work is the authorized signature. Every article should have authorized signature. And we want to place in the same background here, the same logo in the background. Want to place in here. You can just hold your alt key and then come to the your layer, not on the picture, but the layer here, and then click and drag to till the image appear on the other artboard, and you can release it now. And better still, you can make some personal adjustment. Okay, and next is we'll add another box here. Add another box here. This box we add in here is for two things. If it's an institution, you want to add the seal for Liberia, right? You want to add the seal of Liberia right here. But if the company, if the company, you sometimes want to personalize the article so that if the article is lost, you can get found easily. For the recent article I did, for the recent article I did, added QR code that led the the person. If you scan the QR code, it take you straight to the person WhatsApp number. So that just in case you found my article and you see QR code at the back, you scan it, my WhatsApp will open. And you can text me say, Mish, I found your article. We'll be doing the similar thing here. We'll be doing the similar thing here. You can just go on Google and then find, as Google say, QR code, and go to image. You can download the QR code from here. Download the QR code. So for me, I already have it downloaded. I will just place it. I'll just place it here. The same way you inserted the picture, you just come on your layer and then come to you right click on your layer on the QR code layer and then you go to create clipping mask. You find create clipping mask here and you can insert it in your rectangle you draw and size it better. Alright, and we have this for our QR code and we want to add another text to say if form please report to the nearest police station and all that stuff. You can have it here. And you remember for article you have to put the contact number, the location, everything in the heading. No, you're not doing it now. The heading only having your information in the company information, the company name is the article. For the back of the article, you can carry this information there. You can add telephone number here. So I think I talked about how to use this parenthesis, the paragraph for the front. You select the text tool and then click and drag. It give you or space for you to write multiple paragraph. So it can be big, it can be small, it can be anything. For all the writing you do will fit in a particular space. And you can adjust it after you finish clicking, you can adjust it. And we want to send left align it. You can just place your contact. Yeah, let's place the contact plus 231 and then put another contact. Let's say we want to make it big so we can highlight all by pressing Control A and make it bold. And you can increase it like this. You can copy this. You can copy this. You press the right click on the layer panel. You can duplicate layer and it will duplicate this layer. You see, it's two already. So you can click and drag this to another place for your location, or you can press Ctrl G to duplicate, and we can place our location here. You can place your location here. So you can just put in anything. There. This is what we got so far. You can just move your shape here, your signature here. Sorry, you can just move your signature here, and so far so good. This is basically a simple article that you can do for any business or any brand anytime. You do this, you done a professional article, simple and easy way to do it. All right, thank you. Practice this and let me know what you think. You can send your finished work in to my email or you can send it in the chat room. Thank you so much.